I'm on the road. I just picked up some tools for 20 bucks. A bunch of tools, actually. So it probably cost me at least $50 for all the tools that I got. So I always love getting good deals. And I'm on my way to a job right now that I unexpectedly picked up. I picked up this job. I thought it was for Wednesday, is what it said on the app. And whenever I messaged her, apparently the guys that were supposed to come in and do it canceled 30 minutes before. So I'm actually on my way there right now, and I'm gonna pick up some tools, and it's going to be awesome. I'm excited. So what were my key takeaways from that job? Well, first of all, it's like all the other jobs that I've taken, it really got me out of my comfort zone because, I wasn't even expecting my day to go as it went. Really, like the job came last minute. I was going to help my friend paint, but this job came up and it was, paid really well, and it was just a once in a lifetime opportunity. If I didn't take it then I would have to pass. Someone else would have gotten it. So I took the job, and also because I had to learn new things. I had to learn how to texture a ceiling, which I had never done that before. And, doing these jobs has really taught me a lot about myself and just about life in general. Because, we're constantly trying to find solutions to problems that we see in the world. And for the longest time, I just felt like I didn't have that ability to solve most problems. And doing stuff like this really pushes me out of my comfort zone. It really makes me think in a different way, and it really just works my mind. It really causes me to think differently. It causes me to approach the situation with a different frame of mind. And as a result, I'm able to come to a solution. I'm able to solve those problems. And honestly, like, that gives you such a fucking boost of dopamine. Like, it feels so good. It feels so right. And you can, not only that, but you can carry that momentum into other areas of your life. And as you continue to build that momentum, you can continue to put it into things that, that you are working on, the things that you are passionate about, and continue to build that momentum. It's like a snowball effect, And one of the things that I want to share as well with this job is, okay, first of all, let me explain what I had to do, because I don't think I've explained that yet. So I had to fix the water damaged ceiling, which you saw in the video of me mudding the ceiling. And then from there, I had to. So basically, what I did, I mudded it all, like a thin layer, and then I painted the rest of the ceiling. And then I went back to finish the mudding, and I had to texture the ceiling to where it, like if you look at a ceiling, there's like different shapes and different kinds of, I don't know, just, I'm sure you've seen it before, but I didn't know how to do it. And I bought a brush for it, and I had to ask the person at the department store what I needed and all that good stuff. But I was able to find what I needed, and I showed up to the job, and she's kind of talking about like she doesn't really have a whole lot of experience doing that kind of stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I don't either, but I just show up, be as confident as I can, and I figure it out. And I feel like I did a pretty decent job. Of course, there's always room for improvement, and I'm kind of a perfectionist, so I'm always going to be picking apart what could have been better, of course. But anyway, yeah. So the important thing is I learned how to texture a ceiling, and then also had to go paint the whole rest of the ceiling so that the collar would match. I wasn't able to paint that part that I textured, the water damage part that I fixed. I guess they were going to do that the next day or whatever after it dried. But I was able to paint the rest of the ceiling, and I'm not going to lie. In the past, a lot of times what I would do is I would get to a point where I just feel mentally drained, mentally exhausted, and I would just want to quit. And when I was doing this job, I got about halfway through it, and I found myself wanting to quit, wanting to do something else, to anything else really. I was physically tired because I was painting the ceiling, and I had to reach my arms up over my head for hours at a time. But more so than that, I was just mentally tired. Just doing the same thing for hours and hours really wears on me, and that's why it's honestly hard for me to work a full-time job, because I don't do very well over a long period of time doing the same shit. So I pushed through that, and I challenge you, when these moments come up in your life, to also push through them, because on the other side, that's where the lessons are. On the other side, that's where the treasure is. And you continue to push through these, and I promise you, it gets so much easier. You have something to build on. You have something to look back on. You're constantly reaffirming the fact that you're able to solve problems, the fact that you're able to find solutions, and you're able to figure shit out on your own. I tell you, for years, I went to college for 4 years, and I literally had to get help with essentially every single assignment. I was a physics major, and it was really hard for me. But having people there to help me really got me through college. But what it also did to me is it taught me it made me think that I'm not a problem solver. It made me think that I don't have the answers, and I'm not able to figure it out for myself. So this has been an ongoing pattern that I've had to break. Doing these jobs has really helped me to break through that, because it's caused me to figure it out. It's to push through and to find solutions, because I don't have any other choice. These people are relying on me. They're dependent on me to do what I got to do to fix it, or whatever job it is that I have to do. These people are relying on me, and it's my job to figure out what I need to do to fix it. And there's so many videos out there that you can watch. There's really no excuse for not taking that next step, for not giving it a shot. And for the longest time, I was just afraid to take that step, because I guess I was just afraid of failure, really. But more so than that, I just didn't want to fuck anything up. I didn't want to mess up people's houses and stuff like that. But I've also noticed that I've had resistance doing these jobs because I don't always know exactly what I'm doing. I may have done a similar thing, but not exactly. There's only one way to learn, and you just got to get out there and do it. You just got to put yourself out there and figure it out. And by me doing this, it's really helped me to mentally break through in ways that I never even knew that I had blocks in the areas that I did. Or I was aware that I had blocks, but I didn't know how to confront them. I didn't know how to resolve them. And so whenever we push ourselves out of our comfort zone, it really pushes those limits, those belief systems that we've created for ourselves that are keeping us trapped, keeping us locked down, keeping us suppressed, keeping us from tapping into our fullest potential. So it's necessary, it's absolutely necessary for us to use this to our advantage, to be able to push through and to break these mental barriers that we have. And every single person is different. So, this is only one opportunity that's out there. And it's the main one that I've been using. I'm also going to be exploring other opportunities, but right now I'm just I got some momentum, I'm finding jobs, and everything's rolling along naturally. So I'm just kind of rolling with the punches and taking what I can and learning and growing and constantly making myself better, constantly evolving and building on that foundation. Because for so long I just had this crumbling foundation, and I'm learning the skills that I need to really build myself up from the ground up to the point where I can achieve and do anything that I want to do in my life. And that's what I want for you as well. It's possible. It's very possible. Sometimes we just need somebody to tell us that it's possible, that we can do that. And then other times we just have to fucking do it. We just have to put ourselves out there and be uncomfortable for a little bit. Find a solution to the problem that's presented to us and figure it out. So, I hope this video helps you, because I really just want to show you that I'm getting out of my comfort zone. This is not easy for me at all. None of these jobs are really what I would say easy for me. But it pushes me. It causes me to think in a different way. And that's what I'm stressing here, is that we need those different aspects to push ourselves so that we can see what's being blocked inside of us. We can fix it, move on, and continue to grow. That's all I got. I'm signing out. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or evening or whatever time it is. And I will talk to you very soon. Peace.